Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. Today we're going to take a look at Masters of the Universe Origins again. Today we've got the SunMan and the Rulers of the Sun exclusive Target 3-pack. So welcome into my channel. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe for more great toy videos, 80s, 90s nostalgic videos, and things of that nature. Yeah, this 3-pack looks pretty cool. It'd be a great display piece for anybody who wanted it like that, but I open my toys and get them on the shelf, so we're going to do that. Looks cool. We got an alternate SunMan head sculpt here, and I think Space Sumo that's the only way you can get it currently, I think. I don't know if it's going to come out in another wave. But anyways, let's take a look at this toy. Alright, here we go. We got SunMan and the Rulers of the Sun, Masters of the Universe Origins, Target exclusive 3-pack. It's a really nice package here. We've got the 40th anniversary logo there. We've got a cool scene of SunMan battling with PigHead and the Space Sumo. The telekinetic ninja, that's pretty sweet. So the little mini bios down here say PigHead, wicked enemy of the SunMan, SunMan the greatest hero of them all, and Space Sumo the telekinetic ninja. And then we got a nice display of the 3 figures there. Looks really good. Then we got some cool back artwork there. It says SunMan and Space Sumo protect. Oh, Space Sumo is a good guy, huh? I thought on the front it looked like that he was a bad guy. SunMan and Space Sumo protect the first sun against the showdown-dwelling wicked one, PigHead. And it's got a demonstration. No cross-sell on this one. That's kind of interesting. That it doesn't show off any other Masters of the Universe figures or anything. So it shows a demonstration of how to set up the figures, action features, I guess you could say. I'm going to look at that front again because I thought, I don't know, that picture right there is kind of confusing because it almost looks like PigHead and Space Sumo are on the same side, but I guess it's SunMan and Space Sumo are both going after PigHead there. But that's why at first glance I thought that Space Sumo was a bad guy. Cool. That is kind of interesting because so at this point we've gotten SunMan and then Digitino, who's a good guy, and I think the only bad guy we got was PigHead, so that's another reason why I kind of thought Space Sumo was a bad guy, but I guess not. So PigHead's really getting outnumbered now. Well, this set looks really awesome. Masters of the Universe Origins is just on fire. I didn't have any SunMan. I didn't know about SunMan when I was a kid, but the figures seem pretty awesome. I did enjoy the SunMan figure. And so now we've got the version 2, which I don't have any SunMans of the vintage, but there was actually, this head sculpt was actually available in vintage, as well as the original, the first Origins version was also the first SunMan version as well. So, well, let's get these figures out and see what they're all about. Alright, I've gotten all 3 figures out and their accessories, but I noticed in the background, I thought these were mini comics, but I think they're just placards, little placards for each figure. Now these are sealed in there with a pretty sturdy cardback-like piece of plastic that seals them all in place. So another thing, if you wanted to, you could, when you open it, you could display them with this in the background if you wanted to. And, but that's kind of interesting. I guess I'm not going to be taking those out, but we got one for each figure. That's a pretty neat little display piece. So there we go. We got our 3 figures out of the package. So I guess we'll look at SunMan first. Here we go, SunMan out of the package. And I think I'll have to do a comparison. I can do a comparison to SunMan. PigHead, the standard PigHead I have not opened yet because I still have not gotten around to opening waves 9 and 10, believe it or not. I really need to get caught up, but these awesome exclusive stuff comes in and I want to open it ahead of schedule, you know. So I think basically the most important thing about this guy is the head sculpt. He has this version 2 head sculpt, which, like I mentioned before, the vintage SunMan did have 2 different versions of head sculpts as well, so this would be version 2. So real quick, we'll get the other SunMan out. And yeah, I don't think there's actually there's really no difference except for the head. So as far as any kind of exclusivity, you're just getting the alternate head sculpt as far as I can tell. Now, let's see. The shield does have a little bit more of a shiny gloss on it. I guess that's the only other thing that I can really notice that's different. So, interesting, of note. But that's cool. We got SunMan version 2, and who knows if maybe the Space Sumo, maybe that's the only way to get him, I'm not sure. So that head sculpt looks pretty cool. And I do like the style of SunMan. I like how it looks. It's cool that we can get a hold of them now. I mean, trying to find the vintage counterparts is very challenging. I have not gotten any of them. They go for a lot of money. My arm joint separation is a little bit weird looking right there. Joints are very nice and tight. So he comes with the same exact weapon, his little half spear thing that he has. So we got that. And then same shield. Just this one's a little bit, has a more of a shiny, glossy look to it. So, pretty nice version of SunMan. Got that alternate head sculpt, so you have a representation of both versions of the vintage figure. Alright, next we've got PigHead, and looks very, very colorful. And I have to say, thinking about it, I did go and I grabbed my PigHead that I've yet to unbox for wave 9, I think it was. And I'm not really seeing I'm not seeing much of a difference at all. They look a tiny bit different. Like the paint apps is just a little bit different, but it's pretty much almost the exact same figure. There's a little bit more of like a glittery look to these arm bracers and this paint here. The beads of the eyes are a little bit more red paint on them. And then the shield has that more of a glittery look to it too. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty much the same figure. So not much of exclusivity going on in this set in particular. Other than, again, the Space Sumo, we'll see when that comes out, if it does. But so if there's one kind of negative critique about this set, I guess I could say that is that you're pretty much buying the same, two of the same figures almost, except for that head sculpt, buying them twice. But here we got PigHead. He does look like a pretty awesomely colored figure, I will say. I'm gonna move SunMan over there because those wings were like making it look like he had wings almost. Pretty neat figure. And he's got some pretty cool looking accessories too. Like, there's really not any Masters of the Universe figures that have like a mace like this, right? The old spiked ball mace, you know? So that's a pretty cool accessory. I guess it's supposed to be like in a flailing motion, or that's why it's like squiggly there. I like the design of PigHead for sure. He's pretty cool. He's got a very colorful everything. Here we got his shield affixed. What a colorful and interesting figure. The only bummer is, like for me is, again, I'm kind of doing stuff in reverse order, so now I'm gonna, when I do my review of Wave 9, I'm gonna open PigHead again, and I've already basically opened that figure. I guess it should normally be the other way around to open like a special set, but I think these things are awesome. The SunMan line, even if it's not, even if it was only recently introduced into Masters of the Universe, I mean, they make, if you don't want to pretend like they're involved in the SunMan universe, they make these awesome generic looking warriors and bad guys and stuff if you wanted to. I mean, this guy is such an awesome retro look. And look at all the colorful parts you could mix and match with other figures for all of the people that like to do customization and everything. Very impressive. I'm glad that they have the SunMan figures in Origins. All right, then we have the Space Sumo. He's a pretty interesting looking figure too. This is a pretty unique looking harness he's wearing. And he's got a spot for his weapon as well on the back. That's pretty cool. So, pretty nice touch. We don't have a whole lot of ninja style figures in Masters of the Universe, so this is cool to get another style one. Somebody who can battle ninja or jitsu maybe. So that's pretty cool. Again, they really did a really cool mixing and matching of colors with these SunMan figures. Even on his boots, got a little mix and match color there. Look at that. So this guy, I like him. He's a little bit more simple than the other ones, but he's still cool. So he came with this sword, which is that basically like a Jitsu sword? I'm not entirely sure. Without the handguard. Where's Jitsu? Yeah, I think it is just a remolding. Yeah, I think it is Jitsu's sword, actually. It is. So I don't know what the vintage, if there was a vintage Space Sumo. I don't actually know that for a fact. If there was a vintage Space Sumo sword, how different it looked. So, but it's a fine weapon for him. And so one other feature that the Space Sumo has here is that his mask is actually a mask. It's removable. So that's pretty cool. And this is a nice accessory to be able to play around with on other figures and stuff too. And so there's the Space Sumo. And what I will say about him, I noticed immediately, is it's actually just it's the exact same head sculpt as the version 2 SunMan. So they reused the same head sculpt for the Space Sumo. So interesting. I don't know if the Space Sumo was actually a figure that actually got released into retail or not. But I think he's pretty awesome. And again, if anything, the more figures the better, and the more figures, I mean, that are quote unquote like generic looking, I mean, I like that kind of stuff. I can imagine this being like an army builder. I mean, I know obviously in a 3-pack it's not going to be like that, but I don't know. It's just, they're just neat figures either way. I do like it. All right, we're getting awfully crowded in Origins Land, but I've managed to get the 3-pack in there for now. Right up front here. Some serious reorganization, I keep saying, is going to happen. But yeah, really enjoying it. Really enjoying this line. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.